come in, sir?
Yes, please come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Chetana. Please sit down. So, Chetana, we will like to have your introduction first.
Yes, sir. My name is Chetana. I'm a native of Hyderabad. I have done my BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering from BITS, Hyderabad. After that, I have worked for a few years, sir, and later I am selected for civil services. And currently, I'm in the Indian Trade Service, sir. It has been a week since I have joined it. It has been a week, sir, since I have joined the training.
Okay, 23 batch.
Yes, sir. And my hobbies are debating and paper quilling arts.
So, how jubilant you are with Indian Trade Service? It's a very interesting area.
So, though it has been 1 week since I have joined, in this 1 week, I have had several interesting experiences, sir. There was a conference with the commercial wing officers of the Indian embassies, where we got to understand the broad contours of India's trade and our exports and how we can increase them, sir.
Yes.
So, I think it is a very exciting field.
Yes. So tell me, you will be working under the Ministry of Commerce primarily, is it not?
Yes, sir.
So, I don't expect very very deeper answers because you have just been for a week. But you should be knowing about by this time, India has a very ambitious target for exports, and they are aiming at in 2030 they wish to reach 2 trillion USD. Are you aware of this?
Yes, sir. I'm aware.
Okay. Now, can we work out the feasibility or the possibility of reaching that level, or do you think it is as imaginary like UP's $1 trillion?
Sir, as you have pointed out, it is certainly a very ambitious target, sir. But I also believe that it is doable. From my understanding, sir, from that conference, they have also given country-wise targets and sector-wise targets. So the government has a clear plan in place on how, on a micro level, what are the areas we need to focus on, what are the countries that we need to focus on in order to increase our exports, sir. So while it is ambitious, I do believe that with the right policies and political will, we can.
So, what is the growth? Say, for example, how much exports grew in 24 over 23? Any idea?
Sir, I cannot recollect the exact number, but
But it is not remain in double digit.
Yes, it is in single digits.
Single digit. So we have just about 6 years to go.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, you mentioned the country-wise targets. So who is based in countries? Whose targets have been fixed?
Sir, the government is focusing on the top 20 countries in terms of our trade, which are significant for us in terms of trade. With whom we already have significant trade, and they're also trying to focus on those countries where currently we don't have
targets. Whose targets have been set? Who is responsible for these targets within the ministry?
Sir, I believe that we require a whole of government approach, sir. While the primary responsibility is with the Ministry of Commerce, the responsibility is also with the embassies. The responsibility is with our state governments, because it is ultimately the state and district level where the actual exporters are located.
Good.
So, sir, I believe we require a whole of government approach in order to achieve this thing, where we work closely with the industry to increase our exports.
Very good. So you're from Hyderabad.
Yes.
So Hyderabad is India's world pharmacy, as they say, and Hyderabad is India's pharmacy.
Yes.
So how it has come up?
Sir, the growth of Hyderabad as a pharmacy capital, as you have rightly said, it began with the establishment of a PSU, sir, pharmaceutical PSU. And from there, sir, the various policies implemented by the government have also contributed to it, including the establishment of the Genome Valley, the presence of a large number of pharmaceutical colleges, the presence of a large number of hospitals in that area, sir, including the Apollo Group. So the presence of skilled labor, government policies have played an important role in the growth of Hyderabad as a pharma capital.
But Hyderabad hasn't been, is not the first choice for medical tourism. Why?
Sir, while medical tourism is prevalent in the state, as you have said, it is not the first choice, probably because of the higher cost that is being charged there compared to the other areas.
Okay, now coming to your uh, uh, electronics and communications, just one question I would like to ask. How 5G in India, and now we are aiming at 6G, how is it going to help artificial intelligence for India? How is 5G helping AI or will help AI?
Yes, sir. 5G can play a very important role in accelerating the growth of AI because artificial intelligence, as we know, requires a lot of computational capacity, sir. So, if we combine it with 5G, which offers us ultra high speeds and very low latency, we can expand artificial intelligence to many more sectors. We can leverage its full potential, and we can also find new applications for it, sir, which we may have not even thought about at the moment.
Very good. My last question, uh, Chetna, how could you be the best probationer in Missouri Academy in FC?
Sir, uh, I cannot be fully sure what was the reason, but in my assessment, sir, I when I went there, I told myself that whatever opportunities the academy has given me, I have to make the best of it because I've worked very hard to be there. So whatever academic components we had, sir, be it the village visit or the Himalayan trek or the cultural activities, I gave it my I participated with full enthusiasm, sir. And I also stepped out of my comfort zone. I'm not someone who's very good at singing or dancing, but when I went there, I went and participated in everything, sir.
Very good.
And there's also some element of luck definitely involved, sir. So I'm lucky that my efforts were
Okay,
recognized in this.
right. Chetna, I pass on to a member.
So, Chetna, you're optionally sociology.
Yes.
Now, tell me, Chetna, the issues associated with caste division in our society and issues associated with class division in our society. Can you tell me in one or two sentences what is how we are evolving?
Yes, sir. Traditionally, in sociology, we have studied that our society was a caste based society where the division of society was on caste lines, which was based on birth, which cannot be changed. But, sir, as today we have undergone the LPG reforms and the market economy has taken hold, we see that class is replacing caste as a form of stratification, sir, where the factors like wealth, education, they are determining the status in society. But we can also see an interplay between the two, sir, where we see at the upper levels and bottom levels, there is a kind of overlap between caste and class. So we can say that while class is emerging as a new form of stratification, caste is not totally disappeared.
The the issues with the class will be less intensifying, or it will be equal to the level of the caste. Issues, I mean bad issues, bad things for the society, they will be at the same level as that with the caste.
So they are different in some ways, sir, because caste is a closed system. Once you're born in a caste, there is no way to change your caste. But class, on the other hand, offers some avenues of social mobility, sir, which can help in reducing the social tensions. But, sir, even class-based inequality, it can lead to problems in society. It can lead to discontent. It can lead to social revolutions.
Okay. Uh, Chetna, do you think this green revolution has completely deteriorated and damaged the soil health of India wherever it has been practiced? The soil health has been damaged by this green revolution.
Yes, sir. The impact of green revolution on soil health is certainly of concern, sir, because the practice of excess use of pesticides and fertilizers, over irrigation, while they have given us in the short term an increase in productivity, they have also led to a long term adverse impact on the health.
Uh, is Telangana a bit different in this regard as far as the soil health is concerned?
Sir, Telangana traditionally has been a more dry region, sir. So the lack of irrigation facilities means that green revolution has not been implemented on a similar scale. But I would say that in recent times it is moving in that direction.
But the Telangana government doing something for greenery and cleanliness of the villages there now?
Yes, sir. For the increasing the greenery in the villages, they have undertaken the Haritaharam program, sir, for planting the saplings. And with respect to even cleanliness, sir, the Swachh Bharat mission of the central government is being implemented on a large scale, sir. And
And what about water management? I was reading somewhere the water management is also being quite efficiently done in Telangana.
yes, sir. In terms of water management, they have had a good success with the mission Kakatiya, where they have been able to revive the Kakatiya era lakes and tanks of water harvesting. And even mission Bhagiratha, sir, which has been recognized by Niti Aayog
Yeah.
for providing almost close to 100% pipe drinking water supplies.
What is Amrit Sarovar scheme of Government of India?
So the Amrit Sarovar scheme of Government of India seeks to enhance the wetlands of our country, sir, because these wetlands are very important in terms of the ensuring the water.
No, there is a target actually per district target. What is the per district target?
I'm not able to recollect it.
Okay. What is this Eastern Maritime Corridor? There is a Eastern Maritime Corridor.
Sir, are you referring to the corridor connecting Vladivostok port in Russia with Chennai? And
How? Yes, you're right. How it has improved the scenario. Earlier we used, we are still, that corridor is working, no, from Bombay to St. Petersburg.
Yes, sir. The corridor is very significant because earlier we were dependent on going through the Suez Canal route and via Europe to reach Russia, which means higher logistics cost, and also we become hostage to the conditions in the Middle East. The direct corridor connecting Chennai and Vladivostok will help India to increase its trade with Russia significantly and also help in de-risking our supply chain, sir.
And time reduction?
Yes, sir. It will also reduce the amount of time because it is direct maritime corridor. No need to go via land route again.
Yeah. Okay. My last question is about, you are fond of debates. This Oxford Union was in news I think, few months back. It was in news in India. Why it was in news?
Sir, to my understanding, the debate in which the journalist Palki Sharma has participated on whether India is
No, it was related to some issue with Kashmir.
Sorry, sir, I was not aware of that.
I am not aware. Palki Sharma was a different debate. She defended very nicely something.
Yes, sir.
But this was some Pakistan-oriented issue there. No, we are not aware of it.
No, sir,
Okay. Thank you, Chetna.
Yes,
Chetna, you have worked at NVIDIA and Qualcomm. So tell me more about NVIDIA. NVIDIA is now, it has come to India. So how big is this company? What is its contribution and how India can benefit with NVIDIA's being in India?
Yes, sir. NVIDIA started off as a company manufacturing GPUs, sir, graphics processing units, which were originally meant for gaming purposes, sir. But later on, it was realized that these GPUs, they can play a very important role in the artificial intelligence, sir. And therefore, NVIDIA has played a significant role in the AI boom as we see it today, sir. Coming to the role of how India can leverage it, sir, our India AI mission, it is talking about setting up a computing infrastructure of 10,000 GPUs. And in this aspect, sir, we can leverage our the presence of NVIDIA in India. There is a large number of Indian designers who are involved in NVIDIA, sir. So this can give a big push to our semiconductor ecosystem.
So today NVIDIA is the largest with respect to capital.
Yes, sir, market capitalization.
Market
yes.
capitalization.
Yes, sir.
It has outbeaten Microsoft.
Yes, sir.
What about this new quantum chip that Apple has come out? How will that disrupt the scene in India in coming times?
Yes, sir. So traditionally, our semiconductors, they have relied on shrinking the size in order to increase the performance. But what has happened now is that as we get smaller and smaller and closer to atomic size, this strategy cannot be followed, sir. So here is where the quantum technology comes into effect. Now with quantum technology, we can leverage the principles of quantum physics to build more powerful, faster, and more efficient chips, sir. So it can lead to a revolution in our computing ecosystems.
Chetna, you did some work in atomic center.
Yes.
So tell me, what was Homi Bhabha? He was ahead of his times. How will you justify this statement?
Sir, Homi Bhabha was ahead of his times because he has developed a very unique three-stage nuclear program for India, sir, which no other country had thought of at that time. Given the fact that India has low uranium reserves, he has come up with an idea that if we can use the output of stage 2 uh, to generate the plutonium, and then from there we can utilize the thorium in the third stage, then we can become self-sufficient in nuclear energy, sir. And this was a truly path-breaking idea for its times.
What was his contribution in cosmic rays?
I'm not aware, sir. Sorry.
All right. So you are passionate about debate. So I give you a topic. Power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So just 1 minute debate. Do you agree or not agree with this statement? You have to select and debate on that.
I agree with this statement, sir. I believe that power has a tendency to corrupt individuals, and we see this happening not only in terms of political power, but any form of power, so military power, economic power, or even within businesses also we see that power corrupts. And that is why the modern world, as we know, has various checks and balances. For example, in a company, we have the board of directors, we have the shareholders whom they're accountable to. So this ensures that power is exercised within a certain limit, and power is exercised to the benefit of all rather than a few individuals, sir.
Good. One last question is the impact of 5G on Indian society, and how far are we from introduction of 6 and 7G?
So the impact of 5G in Indian society would largely be positive in my opinion, because it can lead to much higher speeds, sir, which can lead to revolutions in terms of the self-driving cars, or it can lead to revolutions in terms of industrial IoT. There are many applications or in healthcare, education, but it may also have certain negative impact because we see today many areas that don't still get 3G connectivity properly or 4G. So it may increase the inequalities, digital inequality in society as well, sir. And coming to the second part of the question, sir, which was about the 6G and 7G, sir. I believe that 6G at the point, sir, is still in a research and development stage. So I think that we are at least 4-5 years from it being deployed, sir, in my understanding.
Thank you.
So, Chetna, I would like to know from you about the ethical issues you see in the use of artificial intelligence.
Sir, there are several ethical issues that AI has posed today. The first one, in my opinion, sir, is that there is lack of transparency, sir. That AI is a black box. We are not fully aware of what goes on behind it in generating the results. And this has led to problems of biases, sir. For example, there was one news that there was an AI in UK which is not able to recognize the darker skin tones. So the biases is one problem, sir. Secondly, sir, we also see that a lot of misinformation and deep fakes are being used. So an unethical use of AI by the vested interests in our society is also a concern, sir. And third concern is also the violation of privacy of citizens, sir. These are some of the ethical issues that I can think of.
So, Chetna, you are an electronics and communication engineer. So, digital arrest is in news recently. So, what is it?
Sir, it is being in news in connection with the parcel scam, where the gangsters are threatening the citizens by saying that they have been under digital arrest for discovery of some drugs in a parcel under name. But the government has clarified that such a concept of digital arrest does not exist in our laws.
So, you are a police officer posted in a district, and a victim of digital arrest comes to you. So, what immediate steps would you take?
So the first step that I would take is to contact the bank, sir, and see that at the bank end, is it possible to stop the transaction? Because RBI has said that if you report it early, there is a chance that we can stop it, sir. That would be my first immediate step. Secondly, sir, I would also try to provide some sort of counseling to the assurance to the victims, sir, because they're often in a psychologically very much impacted state because of it. And then I would also focus on more medium term measures, which is to identify the culprits and see if it is possible to arrest them and bring them to justice.
Chetan, you are already into civil services. So, what further are you looking forward to and why?
Sir, I am looking forward to, so while I'm very grateful that I am in the Indian Trade Service and I have this opportunity, I am looking forward to working in more diverse areas, sir, particularly health, education. These are some areas which are very close to my heart. And I also want to work with respect to the I feel that working at a more grassroots level, sir, is also something that I'm passionate about and I'm looking forward to. Sir.
Coming back to your trade services. So India is infamous for its high import duties. So I would like to know your view about the same. And do you think there is need to rationalize these high import duties?
Sir, while the high import duties is an issue that has been raised by the developed countries, uh, we observe the trajectory of most of the countries, sir, be it Japan, South Korea, China. In their developing stage, these countries have also had high import duties to protect their domestic industry and enable the growth of domestic industry, sir. So I feel that it is a necessary evil, at least in the initial stages. So we can protect our industry from the cheap imports and dumping that we see being carried out by China, sir. But I think that we need to focus on reducing import duties on intermediate goods, sir, because these are used for further exports. We can consider rationalizing these duties.
Chetna, you were a social media outreach head for Culture Fest, and you are a student of sociology also. So tell me how social media influences social relationships.
Sir, in my opinion, it has both a positive and negative influence on our social relationships, sir. Speaking about the negative influence, there is a sociologist who said that our generation today, we are digitally connected, but we are emotionally distant, sir. So, because of social media, we are not able to form the personal connections with the individuals. Secondly, sir, we also see people becoming more polarized and extreme in their views, where they easily fall prey to the communal biases that we see on social media. But it also has certain positive impact on relationships, sir, because we are able to keep in touch with our relatives and friends who are very far away. We are able to meet people with like-minded interests. So it is a mixed bag in my opinion.
Chetna, you did internship at Atomic Center. I would like to know your view about the no first use policy of India.
Sir, in my opinion, it is a good policy because it shows to the world that India is a responsible nuclear power. And while we are committed to no first use, we have also stated that we will retaliate on any use of nuclear energy on us in a very severe manner, sir. So I think it balances both the aspects, ensuring deterrence while telling the world that we are a responsible nuclear power and we deserve to be on the be a part of groups like NSG and others. Sir.
Now, talking about Indian economy, where do you see Indian economy in 2030?
Sir, in 2030, I see the Indian economy, if things go well, that we have emerged as a third largest economy in the world, sir. And we have also seen a significant growth in our services exports. And even in terms of our per capita income, also we have increased and we have become an upper middle class economy, sir. And these are projections that have been given even by IMF and other groups as well. Sir.
In terms of numbers, roughly?
Sir, maybe around like $5-6 trillion economy or more.
My last question will be on international affairs. How do you see the future of relationship between India and Canada?
Sir, while currently the conditions of relation between India and Canada have deteriorated, I believe, sir, with a change in dispensation, we may see a different approach, sir, where we may have some more scope to negotiate with Canada with respect to ensuring that the safety of our Indian embassies there, ensuring that they do not provide political space to the extremists, as our External Affairs Minister has stated, and also cooperating on other areas of interest to us, sir, like trade, technology, because we do have complementarities in these areas. So hopefully in the coming years, our relationships are hopefully going to improve.
So thank you, Chetna.
Thank you, sir.
Cheta, from Indian Trade Service to aiming at the IAS, what changes are you expecting if you get into IAS in your ability to handle the diverse challenges of IAS, which may not be as many as in the Indian Trade Service?
Yes, sir. As you have rightly said, IAS has a different set of challenges. Particularly, we have to work at a more grassroots level in the districts, which requires to collaborate with a much wider range of stakeholders. Our interaction with the political leadership at the different levels, be it the panchayats or be it the state government, would also be more. And there would also be much more wider areas of work that I have to do, which is not confined to one area. So I believe that here it would require having a general awareness of health, education, developmental aspects, a wide diversity of knowledge that I need to gain in order to succeed in this field. Sir.
Good. So, Chetna, we are almost through with the interview. But before I close, I will give you an opportunity in case we have not covered any of your DAF areas. I can ask you one more question.
Sir, I think you have covered pretty exhaustively.
Okay. So, thank you, Chetna. We are over with the interview now.
Thank you,
You
sir.
may proceed to the next room. We'll call you again.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now, so Chetna, first we generally ask how you have done. So, what is your take on your own performance today?
Sir, I felt good, but I thought there are some areas I need to improve on. Some questions that you have asked, I didn't know.
Can we identify those areas so that we can discuss basically to improve further?
Sir, one was related to debating that sir had asked Oxford Union. I think that is something I should have known because it's a very prominent debate. And even with respect to the trade related aspects, I thought maybe a little more in depth awareness I should have about these issues.
So anyway, Chetna, the panel is of the view that you are doing excellently well. Performance was, excellent. You are already in civil service, so I don't need to mention that you seem to be very suitable for the higher civil services also. And I'm sure that if you have done your main exams well, you will certainly make it to the higher services this time. Your performance was excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Very clear-headed and good communication, good command on your language, your content, very good content. Little bit more deeper knowledge will always help you. But yes, when it comes to deeper knowledge, the deepest knowledge that you are supposed to have is in your service.
Yes.
And it's a very interesting, area.
Yes.
You have the free trade agreements. One could be how the free trade agreements signed already are performing. How
Yes.
would you assess in what manner the exports have increased, or import exports have become smoother
Yes.
in Australia, UAE, whatever, and why the other two are stuck.
Yes.
Right? Then everything about the balance of payments, how can exports help India to become the second, third largest economy, and likewise, why is exports sluggish today?
Yes, sir.
So think of all these things, and when it comes to trade, it is not just limited to exports.
Yes, sir.
The domestic trade also matters.
Yes.
Commerce, e-commerce.
Yes, sir.
So have a good control and command on these subjects, and also prepare your views. When is your interview?
22nd January.
Oh, you have time. Views साथ में बना लो. Don't bank on those 30 minutes or that a minute to think and what view should I make.
Yes.
That is, you see, ultimately the winner is the person who can retrieve and answer, at that point in time.
Yes.
When you go out and say कि मुझे I knew everything but याद ही नहीं आया मुझे, it's no excuse. Why not? Why didn't you think of it before? I'm just saying.
Yes.
So you will do very well. Today also you have totally customized yourself to the needs of an ideal interview. Just one thing.
Yes.
You need to smile a little more
Okay, sir.
and look a little more confident.
Okay, sir. Yes.
You have everything in you, so you have no reason why you should not smile.
Okay, sir.
All right?
Yes.
So that's it from my side. Let's hear other members.
Chetna, you're a very good candidate.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, excellent, very good candidate. Bring some energy on your face. Okay? Don't look gloomy.
Okay, sir.
Okay? It should be bubbling with energy, the face, because you are such a bright candidate.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
So if you are thinking some thoughts are in your mind, so just get past of those thoughts,
Okay, sir.
because your content is very good,
Yes.
your communication is excellent. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Your personality is very good, you're very sober and very pleasing personality. Everything is nice. Only thing is why you are drooling like this. No, don't do that. I mean, not exactly like this, but be active in your. Lot of energy should emanate from your facial things. Good smiling dispositions. Lot of things should be there. It will fetch you more marks. As far as Oxford Union debate, the topic was a very, very, very what I say controversial topic.
Okay, sir.
This house believes in the independent state of Kashmir.
Okay, sir.
That was the topic. And the Indian students throughout the United Kingdom, they vehemently opposed it. They did protest. Everything was done there. In Indian media was also completely flooded with this news. Few months back, few months back.
Okay, sir.
And after that, there were some rejoinders. Then the Palki Sarma, you told all such type of things.
Yes.
If I'm not wrong, Desh Deepak Sai or something, somebody is there,
Yes.
someone is there. So that is the thing.
Yes.
Because basically that union is a little bit different orientation. But anyway, that is a different issue. So that is the thing. Oxford Union debate, you may be asked question on this, Oxford
sir.
Union debates. And a very famous one is of Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor, the reparations
Yes,
of that is very important. You should know all these things.
Yes.
And besides that, Telangana के बारे में you must prepare, because Telangana landlocked state, फिर भी it's doing well.
Yes, sir.
This is one important aspect for Telangana, rural economy, etc.
Yes,
And
sir.
one is that the lopsided development of Hyderabad, besides other things.
Yes.
How can be balanced and what sort of thing.
Okay, sir.
Overall, you are doing very good. You are an excellent candidate, and I'm 100% sure you'll do very well in your interview. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, Chetna, not much to add. You are very good. Just as honorable member has suggested, थोड़ी सी energy,
Yes, sir.
bit of smile. All right. There is no end to preparation.
Yes.
Whatever you do, do with confidence.
Okay, sir.
Since you are in trade service, look into India's various discussions on trade.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, sir.
Especially trade with US,
Yes.
trade with China.
Yes.
Hmm?
Okay, sir.
So that's it. On all the questions that I asked you, you were excellent. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
So, Chetna, very good performance, good maturity, good communication, and you were able to cover most of the areas pretty well.
Yes.
I'm sure you will be in the top of the list this time.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
So, Chetna, any questions from you?
Any particular aspect that I need to focus on, sir, in addition to?
So energy and smile and all, we have all flagged.
Yes.
That is the requirement, as it is, which is not difficult also, but you just practice it. The other is that you need to be a little louder,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
because that is also a reflection of energy.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Energy in an interview doesn't mean that you will flex your muscles or all.
Yes.
You will you look bright and you are speaking loudly in the sense, not so, not so low. The pitch has to be a little, it shows energy.
Yes.
So that is the second thing. Now, as far as content is concerned, I think you are very good. I pointed out already that the area where you need to kind of concentrate a little more is your own service, because the moment you finish your introduction, you will be questioned on ITS.
Yes, sir.
And I tell you something, in fact, before you came, we were just checking this ITS. What is this Indian Trade Service?
Yes.
Although it has been there for ages,
Yes, sir.
but it was not there in our times.
Yes, sir.
So people are also oblivious. So they may even ask you, what does Indian Trade Service? What would you do?
Yes, sir.
So you just keep one template ready for that also. Sir, Indian Trade Service is, has been made for this.
Okay, sir.
So that also, and rest of the things I've already mentioned that whatever is your scope, but that will lead you to economics,
Yes, sir.
Indian economy,
Mm.
and many other related activities within both domestic trade, foreign trade, imports. Trump's, you
Yes.
know, this thing about India is tariff is the maximum.
Yes.
You know, that also needs to be, you must make a view.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, anything else?
That's it.
So we have given you 71% today.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And how much you got in when you got in the Indian Trade Service?
Sir, I got 206, sir, out of
Very
270.
good. Which is how much? So you did exceptionally well there?
Yes, sir. I had done well in the interview.
Huh?
Yes, sir. I had done well last time.
You done very well. How do you compare just today's and your the main interview in UPSC?
It was actually similar, sir. The questions also that time were largely based on my DAF, so I was able to do well, sir.
But you were not in Indian Trade Service at
I
that
was
time.
not, but I was in NVIDIA, so there were a lot of
You
semiconductor.
were?
I was in NVIDIA at that time, sir.
NVIDIA.
So
lots
there,
of questions on it.
yes, sir. That time semiconductors was a hot topic.
Oh,
So I
so
had a
it
lot
may
of
happen
questions.
today, this time also.
Yes, sir.
Because the board would not remember what they had asked last time.
Yes, sir.
Unless there is a common, and rest of the members are always different. Only the chairperson you may find to be the same person
Yes, sir.
by chance. Okay.
Yes.
So you'll score very well. But what happened? How many marks you missed by the IAS?
My rank was 346, sir. So in mains, I had not done so well.
That's
Yes.
all right. Well, this time you have done better.
Hopefully, sir.
So we were discussing that you may take over one of the photographs here. Huh?
Hopefully, sir.
Work
By
for,
God's grace.
work for that. Huh?
Yes.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.